Good day, dear friends. Why do you wear the cross? For me, the cross is a confession, a quiet testimony, a visible expression of my faith, my hope, and my trust in Jesus Christ. We also find a deep instruction about this in the Bible. In Proverbs 3:3, it says, "Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the table of your heart." What a powerful word! Grace and truth shall not touch us only for a moment. They shall stay with us. They shall shape our life. They should be so close to us that we carry them like a sign around our neck and write them deep into our heart. The Bible promises even more to the person who keeps God's instruction, long life, peace, favor, and good standing with God and also with people. And who would not want that? Who does not long for a peace, real peace, deep peace, complete peace, and peace that reaches every area of life? But what do grace and truth really mean? If this message touches your heart, I will be very glad about your life. John, the disciple of Jesus, says in John 1:14 and 17 that Jesus is full of grace and truth, and that grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. If we go back to the beginning, to paradise, we see that everything was perfect. Human beings keep no death, no suffering, no sickness, not fear. There was fellowship with God, purity, peace, and life in fullness. By then, man broke faith with God. He betrayed his creator and chose against life with God. Instead, he chose the path that leads to death. That is exactly where the amazing grace of God begins. Great means this: Jesus Christ came to us from the presence of God. He came into this fallen and broken world. He took our guilt upon himself on the cross. He paid the price that we couldn't never have paid ourselves. And through his resurrection, he defeated death. That is the powerful message of the gospel. Jesus defeated death. Fear does not have the final word. Darkness does not have the final word. Death does not have the final word. Jesus lives, and because he lives, there is hope, forgiveness, peace, and eternal life. This gift of pardon is open to every person today. But Jesus is not only the grace of God. Jesus is also true in person. You can trust him completely. He does not deceive. He does not lie. He does not leave. He is faithful, pure, and true. But the enemy of God is the lie and the murder in person. He himself, he tempts, he twists, he deceives, and he wants to put people away from God. That is why it matters so much how I trust. I do not trust in lie. I do not trust in darkness. I trust Jesus Christ because he is true in person. That's why I wear the cross. I wear the cross as a sign of God's pardon through Jesus Christ. It shows that I trust Jesus. It quietly testifies that he has given me peace and eternal life because he defeated death. reminds me that my guilt has been paid for, that Jesus is faithful, that fear does not have to win, and that death is not the end. For many people, the cross has also been a sign of protection and preservation. One person testified that while being in a burdened building, he held tightly to the cross and was spared from the flames, while others became victims of the fire. And there is other example, the extension to a Christian church, which was used for a gathering and for drinking coffee together, burned. But the wooden cross remained unharmed. If this video can also strengthen other hearts, feel free to share it and recommend it to others. These testimonies remind us that the cross points to the living God, to His power, to His faithfulness, and the victory of Jesus Christ over fear, over darkness and death. The cross on my neck constantly reminds me that Jesus Christ, of His grace, His faithfulness, His victory over death, and the fact that He has also overcome my fear. That is why I wear it, because it speaks of His grace, His truth, His love, and the eternal life that He gives. And there is even more, that the cross is God's offer of peace to every person. Jesus also calling you in His love. Trust Him and open your heart to Him. In our other videos, you can learn more about Jesus.